The gods believed they held absolute power, eternal life, divine strength, and the ability to shape the world as they saw fit. But what if a mere mortal, born of both man and god, dared to defy them? What if he not only stole immortality but vanished without a trace, leaving the gods searching for him for eternity? This is the lost tale of a demigod who outwitted the heavens, claimed eternal life for himself, and disappeared into legend. In the ancient world, where gods ruled over mortals with absolute authority, there was a young warrior born of divine and human blood. His name, lost in time, was whispered only in secret, for speaking of him invited the wrath of the gods. Unlike other demigods who sought glory, he sought something far greater: freedom from fate, freedom from death itself. He had seen heroes rise and fall, watched mighty warriors meet their end despite their godly lineage. Even Achilles, blessed with near invincibility, could not escape his destined downfall. This nameless demigod refused to suffer the same fate. The gods had jealously guarded the secret of true immortality, allowing only a select few to ascend to divinity. Hercules had to complete 12 impossible labors. Perseus had to slay monstrous creatures. But this demigod, he had a different plan. He did not wish to serve the gods. He wished to steal from them. Legends say he spent years studying the ancient texts hidden within temple ruins, deciphering the secrets of the gods. He traveled across lands, seeking those who had once tasted immortality: the banished titans, the fallen demigods, the cursed beings who had glimpsed eternity but had it stripped away. He pieced together fragments of knowledge that no mortal was meant to possess. One legend speaks of a celestial fruit hidden deep within the gods' sacred gardens, capable of granting eternal life. Others whisper of a golden ichor, the very blood of the gods, which when consumed, could elevate a mortal beyond the reach of death. The demigod's greatest discovery, however, was neither of these. It was something far more dangerous. The gods had a hidden weakness, a law even they could not break. They could not undo an oath sworn upon the Styx, the sacred river that bound the heavens and the underworld. If a god swore an oath upon the Styx, it became unchangeable, unbreakable. And so, he devised the most audacious trick in history. Disguising himself as an innocent wanderer, he approached the gods one by one, weaving a web of deception. To one, he offered a secret only he knew. To another, he presented a false prophecy that shook their belief in fate. And to the most arrogant among them, he offered a challenge, one that no god could refuse. The bet was simple: swear upon the Styx that if I complete this task, you will grant me good. The gods, amused by his boldness and certain of his failure, agreed. After all, what could a mere demigod accomplish that the meatiest of beings could not? But the demigod had planned for everything. He had spent years forging an impossible feat, one that only he knew how to achieve. And when the gods witnessed his success, they realized their folly. Bound by their own unbreakable oath, they had no choice but to grant him the gift of eternal life. Yet, just as he had outwitted them once, he did so again. Before they could bind him to servitude, before they could chain him to their will, he vanished. No trace of him was ever found, no temple built in his honor, no name carved in the annals of history. It was as if he had never existed, a ghost in the records of the divine. The gods, furious at being deceived, scoured the world for him. They searched the highest mountains, the deepest seas, the farthest corners of the underworld, but he was gone. Some say he walked into the realm of shadows, neither alive nor dead, beyond the reach of even Hades himself. Others believe he ascended beyond the heavens, where no god could follow. His story became a forbidden tale, spoken only in whispers, a lesson to mortals and gods alike. He was the one who defied fate, who stole what was never meant to be taken, who proved that even the gods were not infallible. And so, the demigod who stole immortality remains a mystery, a legend, a shadow. Perhaps even now, he walks among us, ageless, unseen, watching as the world forgets him, while he never forgets the world.